Yeah, our Patreon pick this week, as requested by DreadPipe406, thank you for the request, was the 1993 film Super Mario Bros. And this is, of course, the live action. So, like, we've all played Super Mario Bros. It's basically that, but in movie form, and there's no other real changes, I wouldn't say.
Yeah.
Also, of course, if you also want to get your movie into the raffle, just like DreadPipe406 did, Guapish.com/Patreon, Patreon.com/Guapish, hit those links up. Give us $1 every month, and you might just get picked like this guy. Tanner, what's your fun fact?
Fun fact, Bob Hoskins, the actor who played Mario, didn't know this was a video game movie at first.
That's fun. I like that fun fact. Good job.
He had to, I think it was his son who was like, "Hey Dad, what you working on now?" And he's like, "I'm doing some Mario thing." And the kid was like, "Oh, like the video game?"
Funny.
Tanner, what'd you rank this one?
Now listen, guys.
I fucking knew it, you
movie.
piece of shit.
It is thoroughly entertaining to me. I have it at a C-.
That's so much higher, or lower than I was expecting right then.
I'm higher than your ass. I have it at a fucking flat C.
Oh my god. Dylan, where'd you put it?
What did you put it at?
I also put a C-.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy, I must have missed something.
What are you sitting at over there, buddy?
I don't. It's been a minute since we've had one of these. I was really hoping you were being serious, Tanner, because I actually really enjoyed this movie.
What are you sitting at?
Somewhere in the A's.
Oh my god.
That's so high.
Well, kick us off, man. Why'd you like this movie so much?
I want to hear your guys's.
No, you're the one that's so different from us.
Yeah.
No. I feel like haters should have the privilege.
We need to hype it up first, Dylan. Let's hear it.
No, we don't. If anything, we should hype it up afterwards.
Let's hear it.
I don't really have any, like, outstanding thoughts on the movie. I'm not even trying to say that as, like, an out. I don't have any outstanding thoughts on the movie.
He thought it was entertaining. Anyways, let's move on to the actual review now. So, basically, I think this movie has a lot of soul and charm. I think the plot is retarded, but I think it also suffers a lot from what it is trying to be. Like, this would have been a better movie if it wasn't some Mario shit. 100%. Because it has some cool ideas. Like, a fucking guy that got turned into a fungus that's spreading around the city. That's an interesting idea, especially with the way they try to, like, say he's, like, using his, like, powers to, like, help them or something, you know? They don't utilize that idea very well, but it's a cool idea nonetheless. The set is fucking fantastic. It's super alive and imaginative. It's just a fun place they set up, you know? I think the costume designs are pretty funny. I love the Goombas. It's just a cool fucking setting for it. It just doesn't feel like Mario at all. And it's really stupid. And it's not that funny, and it's not very well acted. No, it's not. But you know, it's a very interesting to look at movie. You know, it's like a fun, like, piece from the 90s.
It is extremely of its era. There are so many films just like this from back then. They're all terrible, but you know, they're funny to look at the very least. It's a fucking weird one. Why was everyone laughing when that big, like, CEO guy got turned into a monkey instead of, like, being shocked in horror and fucking screaming at that?
Dude, why did 9/11 happen?
That's life in the big city. Why did 9/11 happen? My big thing is, like for me, this movie, the only note I really put down is this movie is delightfully strange. Every single element of the Mushroom Kingdom doesn't make any fucking sense.
This place seems like fucking hell to live in.
Yeah.
Well, because it is.
It's like living in an Escher painting, you know? But it's just so fun and silly to look at. And the fact it is a Super Mario Bros. Movie ostensibly is entertaining in and of itself to me, just because, like, everything is wrong. There is not an element of this that aligns to the games whatsoever. Like it's just kind of incredible to look at it through that lens. And so, like, that's kind of what saves it from what otherwise is probably a pretty dog shit movie is it's just so imaginative in a bad way that it kind of loops back around to being entertaining.
Yeah. Like, I've heard people talk about this film just endlessly my whole life. Just like, this movie's fucking awful. It's nothing like the games. What's this bullshit-ass, like, boots that they put on to jump high? But, like, it wasn't that bad. It still felt fairly competently made and everything. It's just like, this just isn't Mario.
Mm-hmm. Some background on the movie. So this was made by a husband and wife director team, who evidently were just fucking nightmares to work with.
Oh my god.
Like, Bob Hoskins, I think in a lot of interviews, he's like, those two were fucking retards. I hate those fuckers so much. And I think they never worked in the industry again after this.
Understandable.
Not necessarily. I mean, I'm pretty sure this movie fucking flopped, but mostly I think it's because, like, they just earned this reputation as being impossible to work with.
So, Dylan, would you like to share more of your thoughts now?
I mean, I don't really have anything to share.
You don't have any thoughts about it at all?
I mean, I understand this is supposed to be like a Mario Bros. Movie, but I wasn't trying to view it as like a strict, like, one-to-one with the movie. I don't know. I guess the thought I had watching the movie was like, I thought it was an interesting interpretation of the games, and that they wanted to do, I don't know, I felt like the way that they interpreted some of the characters and some of the gadgets and everything in the movie were fun. I was very thoroughly entertained throughout the whole thing. I wasn't paying enough attention to the acting. I don't remember how the acting was, to be completely honest. I thought it was obviously fine, but I don't know. I thought it was a fun movie to watch.
The police cars are kind of fucking sick. Big fan of them just having, like, big, like, battering ram things on the front of them.
Mm-hmm.
Super tricked out. They're cool. I want one as a prop. I think that'd be fun. Mm-hmm. The fucking chick getting turned into, like, a fucking mark on the wall from the laser was very funny. Or I guess trying to, like, activate the fucking crystal or whatever the fuck she was doing. It's just, I will say, it is a very entertaining movie. Like, this is not a good movie, but it loops around to being so bad it's good for me, I would say, generally speaking. So I give it a lot of credit for that. Like, in my mind, I compare this movie a lot to, like, the first TMNT, which maybe you guys would hard disagree on. But, like, the vibes feel similar, and, like, the synapses connect in my mind to that.
Something I like with the vehicles is it's almost like imagining, what if we did have only electric cars, but it was somehow worse than gas cars?
Why is everything operated by, like, a little fucking, like, laser pointer gun thing? What's going on there?
They thought it was innovative in advanced technology or something. I don't know.
Did they mention it somewhere in the dialogue that they built the city like that because they were, like, inspired by Manhattan, or is that sheer coincidence?
I think it's just coincidence. It's ideas of convergent thinking is all that happened there.
Yeah. I mean, I guess convergent thinking makes sense since in that world dinosaurs evolved into humans somehow.
Which, speaking of which, why did the king turn back into a human after he was, like, fucking Bowser died or whatever the fuck?
He was faking it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's magic technology that does the thing where when the user dies, it reverts. Who knows? Yeah. It's truly impossible to say.
Truly.
This movie's premise is retarded, but, love that shit. I'm sticking at my flat C.
I'd watch it again.
I'll stick at my C-.
I'm also at my C-.
I'll give it a B+, why not?
You need to stick to your ideals, Dylan. You need to stick hard and fast to your assumptions. And it lands at a C+ overall. How exciting.
Whoa.